The human body is composed of a well-developed nervous system that consists of many neurons that transmit electrochemical signals from the brain to the rest of the body. The neuron is composed of dendrites that receive the signal and transmit it to the axon. The axon then carries the electrical signal from the cell body to other cells. The axon is insulated by fat-containing cells called a myelin sheath that function to increase the rate of signal transmission across the axon. The axon is unidirectional, so it goes from the cell body to other cells. The myelin sheath of the peripheral nervous system is produced by specialized cells called Schwann cells, whereas the myelin sheath in the central nervous system is produced by cells called oligodendrocytes. The central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system myelin sheaths are chemically different but serve the same function, which is to promote efficient transmission of impulse along the axon. These myelin sheath gets injured, compressed, pinched, stretched, or twisted, the function of the myelin sheath is disrupted and the rate of signal transmission is decreased. Nerve injury is unfortunately very common. Neurapraxia is a type of nerve injury that is the least severe but very common. So what is neurapraxia? Neurapraxia is a disorder of the peripheral nervous system in which there is a temporary loss of motor and sensory function due to blockage of nerve conduction. Anything that can strain, stretch, or twist a nerve can cause neurapraxia. For example, when a bone breaks or gets dislocated, the nerve could get twisted or stretched, which can lead to neurapraxia. When you are involved in a car accident and your head moves suddenly causing a neck strain, also known as a whiplash, that is a form of neurapraxia called cervical neurapraxia. Neurapraxia could be as simple as your foot falling asleep to a brain concussion. Neurapraxia is caused by an external blunt force to the muscle fibers or the skeletal nerve cells, leading to pressure buildup on the nerve. The pressure buildup causes reduced blood supply to the specific body part where the injury occurred, and a nerve lesion develops. The lesion causes a complete or partial action potential conduction block, resulting in a reduction or loss of function in parts of the nerve, leading to muscle weakness. Neurapraxia is often referred to as segmental demyelination, which basically means that the myelin sheath of a neuron is either lost or distorted, which causes a disrupted conduction along the axon. The axon remains intact, but the conduction is slowed down. Since the myelin sheath of the peripheral nervous system is produced by Schwann cells, they are capable of regenerating myelin sheath after it's lost or distorted, usually in a matter of days or weeks. The most severe case of neurapraxia takes about 8 weeks to regenerate the injured myelin sheath. Brachial plexus neurapraxia is one of the more common cervical injuries. It is common among athletes who play contact sports, especially football players. After an impact involving lateral flexion of the neck or depression of the shoulders, the athlete experiences sharp burning pain on the involved side, and it may radiate to the shoulder, down the arm, and to the hand. Some athletes may experience prolonged numbness or tingling depending on how extensive the injury is to the myelin sheath of the neuron and if the axon remains intact.